YouTube is definitely a marathon and not a sprint. And 30 weeks later is teaching me just that. But that's not all it has taught me. So let's hop right into the video. Hey guys, Nicole here. Welcome back to my channel. Over here we are talking about all things YouTube tips, tricks, and things I'm learning along the journey. And we are also following my monetization journey, or the lack thereof for that matter. It is 2025. This is the first video of 2025 and I am still not monetized, but it is okay because we are back with a new year and new plan for monetization. And I plan on making 2025 the best year yet. So if this is your first time visiting my channel, you may not know, but I have been tracking the monetization for two YouTube channels. My main channel, my Natural Niche TV channel, and my Nichole Yvonne channel, which is the channel you're watching right now. And I have actually been posting on both of these channels for the past 30 weeks. Now, my first channel has actually been around for quite some time, but I decided back in June of 2024 to really get serious and monetize both of these channels, and I have been posting ever since. Now, I did take a slight break coming into the new year, and that is because I ended up doing Vlogmas, and I was not completely successful with posting for 25 days, but I did post 16 videos. I finally went live for one, and I did a whole lot of community posts. So that is one of the things I am learning that is really helping me, is not only just posting consistently, which I had talked about in my 20 weeks later video, but I've learned a bunch of different ways to communicate and engage with the community outside of just posting long form videos. So that's one of the things I'm really learning to do. And I really learned from that 20 weeks video is to constantly use my community posts, especially if I'm not going to make a post, or if I'm going to have to skip a week, to use that community post to really interact and let my audience know what is going on with my channel. Also making sure I am so very much active in the comments. And then something that I really struggle with is really promoting my channel outside of YouTube. I don't really use my Instagram. I don't really use my TikTok. And when I do, it's not to promote my YouTube channels, but something I have been doing is cross promoting. So what I did was I did a 2-part video, and I had the first part on my main channel. It was a Q&A, just asking and answering personal questions. And then I did say, if you want to know more about my content journey or things on the side of YouTube tips and tricks, and you have questions there, head over to this video. So I've been promoting across my own channels, hoping that that will kind of bring people that are more into learning about content creation over here. And then the people who are more interested in vlogs, but also kind of just want to get tips for their vlog channels, but also are interested in watching vlogs, then they kind of migrate over there. And then something else I have really been working on and learning about is how to add value, even in the simplest forms. Now, I have talked about my vlog strategy and how I'm adding value there. So if you are interested in how to add value in vlogs, then I will post that video up in the cards above and down in the description box below. But over here on this channel, I have struggled with how to add value because I do not feel like I am really like someone who's all that knowledgeable and an expert in YouTube, but I do have something to share based off of my own experiences. And so I'm really trying to get out of the imposter syndrome and just share what I'm learning, share what I know, and push past that fear of like, oh, what will people think? What if I'm wrong? Things that I've learned from my perspective. And the thing about it is I'm further along than somebody else. I have knowledge in something that maybe somebody else doesn't. And I can explain it in a way for smaller creators possibly to understand. Just trusting that I am knowledgeable about what I'm saying, trusting that I do have value to add, and then not being afraid to add that value in. So even with these monetization videos that I like to post on every Tuesday, I like to share something that I'm learning, the highs and the lows. And for a while I stopped because I was like, I don't feel like I'm like really adding any value. Nobody probably cares. In the 20 weeks later video, it resonated with people, just the things that I had learned over the course of 20 weeks. So not being afraid to add that value and trusting that I have value to add. And then the last thing over these 30 weeks. And I feel like I've just kind of like went boom, boom, boom. But this is the big one. This is the biggest takeaway. And I feel like I've said this on another video, but I'm truly not ready to be monetized. After that 20 weeks video blew up, y'all, I was so like overwhelmed by the comments and the views coming in. And I was like, oh my God. And I wasn't prepared to keep posting because I just had hit a rough patch and I was tired of posting and not seeing any results. And so with that, I was like, God, I'm not ready to be monetized. But then even after that, views, and I'm looking at the trajectory that my channel is going, I realized that even if I got monetized, if that video had blew up even more and got me the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours, after that, my videos went back down to being 100 views, 200 views, 50 views, which means I would not really be making much money even if I got monetized. And something someone said, and I really want to research it and comment down below if you know the answer to this, but she said that if you did not maintain a certain number of watch time hours, that you will lose your monetization. And so I don't want to get monetized only to lose my monetization. So in 2025, I am working on a few things and a few things only. If you've been following my journey over the last maybe 15 weeks, you know that I've been taking my journey in batches of 5 weeks. And each of those 5 weeks, I have really been focusing in on something very specific that will get me to monetization. But my goal is no longer just monetization. I have completely moved past that because I realized once I get monetized, there's something that comes after that. And so in 2024, I really didn't have major goals for this channel. It was mostly focused on my vlog channel. But for 2025, I have goals for both channels. And my overall goal is to grow both of these platforms and start making money. I talked about these goals on my main channel because I like to do a vision board and I like to map out my goals for each of my areas: personal, work, finances. And so in that specific area of work in YouTube, my goals for my YouTube channel is to hit 50K on this channel. Crazy, I know, but you know what? I'm going to push for it because I didn't think I could reach 900 subscribers in the 6 months that I did. And here we are. So why not just push myself? So my goal for this channel is to hit 50,000 subscribers. So if I hit that, then along the way, I have to hit monetization. So that's kind of one of my sub goals, is to get monetized on this channel. And on my main channel, my goal is to hit 10,000K. Now, the reason it is less over there is because that is a pretty much 90% dedicated vlog channel, and I really plan on heading more in that direction here in 2025. And so I know it is really hard to grow a vlog channel. And so my goal over there for 10K is less because I understand that with that shift, with that change, with me going mostly vlog style, it's going to take some work. Even though I do have a strategy to grow that channel, it's going to take some work. But there is 10K, here's 50K. Both goals is to monetize both channels. But not only do I want to monetize those channels, from all of my side hustles, both of my YouTube channels, my affiliate marketing, I want to make by the end of the year, my last month being $5,000 for the month total between all my affiliate marketing. Now, if you think about all the ways that I am trying to make money right now by using YouTube, it seems like that would be easy. But I'm still a small creator and I barely made any money. So if you're interested in learning how much I made from affiliate marketing in 2024, check out my last video because I do share there, and I actually share my template and how much I have been earning and how much I've been spending on my YouTube channel. But my goal is from 2 YouTube channels: Amazon Associates, Amazon Influencers, LTK, and Epic Demon Sound and TubeBuddy. Those are all the different things I've set up and I've been trying to work at making money through. Between all of those 7 different streams of income, I want to make $5,000 by the end of the year. $5,000 for a whole month. So December, I want to be able to come back and be like, I made $5,000 this month, which I feel like it's doable. I really do. So shameless plug. If you're interested in my filming setup, which is currently the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and my ring light, which is literally all I'm using to film right now, that information is linked down in the description box down below. It's linked through my LTK and through my Amazon storefront. And you can follow me on both of those so that you can kind of see what I'm posting on those pages. So anyways, that is my goal for 2025. And instead of taking it in chunks of 5 weeks like I have been before and really just separating it out and only focusing on this and then only focusing on this, I'm going to take it month by month and focus on these few main things. And the first one is improving my click-through rate. And so in improving my click-through rate, that means I have to improve my titles and my thumbnails. And this was a focus for a 5-week gap on this journey. And I kind of veered off because I was like, okay, my thumbnails are okay enough. You know, my titles are okay enough. But I realized that if my click-through rate is low, it means people do not care about my video because they're not clicking on it based on the title and the thumbnails. So one of the main things I want to do is improve my click-through rate by improving my titles and my thumbnails. And I'm really going to work hard at making sure I am planning out my titles and my thumbnails before I even hit record. The next thing I really need to do is increase the length of my videos. And I'm not meaning like just drag out the video just because I can, but if I'm only making a 5 to 10 minute video and people on average only watch about 30% of a video, then I'm not going to get close to that 4,000 watch time hours because my videos are fairly short and people are only going to watch maybe 2 to 3 minutes of each video. So if I want to really get that 4,000 watch time hours, I'm going to have to increase my video length from anywhere between 12 to 15 minutes. And so I do a pretty good job of that, I think, but sometimes there are videos where I'm like, you know, let me just get to the point and get off. Those videos, that means people are going to watch less, which means I get less watch time. So if I have value to add, if I have something to say that I can make the videos longer, that's what I'm going to do. Now, on my vlog channel, I tested this out and I have my phone here so that I can read you the stats because I tested out a video where I had to wrap up a few days all at once. And I did this strategically because first I was like, I'm just not even going to post because I had missed so many days during Vlogmas. And then I told myself, I was like, no, we're just going to combine all the days and make one long vlog because that's kind of the direction I'm going for with my weekly vlogs. That's kind of the direction I'm going for in this new year with my weekly vlog, is to have a 30-minute to an hour long vlog because I realized if my vlogs are longer, people stay on them longer, the watch time increases, YouTube pushes them out more, and so the cycle continues. So this vlog was 47 minutes long, and let me tell you, it was not an easy vlog to edit with it being 47 minutes long. I was getting very lost in the vlog and tired, so I do have to come up with a strategy to be able to keep up with this, but it was 47 minutes long. The click-through rate, it was comparable to the rest of my channel. It was 8.8%. I only got 40 views, but the average view duration was 10 minutes and 39 seconds. Compared to another video I posted, which was like a shopping haul video to show what gifts I was getting for Christmas time. And the click-through rate for this was 1.5%, so it was better. However, the average view duration was only 3 minutes and 31 seconds, and this video was right under 12 minutes. Another example is my Q&A video that I was just talking about. This video only got 50 views. It was a 1% click-through rate, and the average view duration was 6 minutes and 40 seconds. However, this video was 26 minutes long. So this is like an in-between, right? And it still got more average view duration than the shorter video. So if I make my videos longer, keep them interesting, not just drag people along for a very boring ride. Keep it interesting, use overlays, use text on the screen, you know, different sounds, different pictures in and out so that it's not a very boring segment. Then I can keep people on longer. So the first thing is to improve the click-through rate, and that is by getting people to click on the video based off of the title and the thumbnail. The next is the average view duration, and I'm doing that by just making more interesting videos, whether it's a vlog or a talking head video, and by making my videos longer to help improve that average view duration to help get more time towards my 4,000 watch time hours. And the last thing, the one thing that really I feel like helped me accountable, kept me going, was these check-ins, checking in with you all, sharing what I'm learning. It was really keeping me motivated to keep posting, to keep going, because burnout is real. Getting tired of posting and not seeing the views and not seeing what you want out of the videos that you're posting, it is exhausting, and it is definitely a marathon and not a sprint. And so you forget that when you're posting, that it's It's not something that can happen overnight. And so checking in with you all, having that accountability to say, dang, I owe these people a video. I owe the people who have been consistently watching and checking out my channel and wanting to know more about the journey, I owe them a video this week. And so keeping up with my posting of my check-ins weekly, telling you what I'm learning, showing you new tips and tricks, that is going to hold me accountable and keep me going on this journey, because we're 30 weeks in. And if I have to do another set of 30 weeks, I feel like I can do it if I know what I'm working towards. And what I'm working towards is sharing my journey so I can help somebody else get to monetization fast. So that is where we're at. That is what I have for you all for week 30. That is my takeaway after 30 long weeks on YouTube. And of course, I'm not going to leave you all without showing you some analytics. We are in the Excel spreadsheet. If you are interested in this Excel sheet, this is not something that I created. Now, the earnings tab is something that I created. But if you are interested in this layout, this is something I got from the school community. And this is a school community that Alexa Saranaro set up. This is the format that she looks at her data in. And Ty Myers, I believe it is, he judged this up and put this in the community and shared it. And so you actually have to join the community to get this. I'm not going to be using this much this year. I like this layout, but you can also do this in the YouTube studio. I just like looking at it week to week. I'm still going to fill it in, but I don't think I'm going to show it in my updates. If you all like this versus the other one, let me know. But I like my simple little sheet where it shows the 5 weeks at a time and has my little bar graph like this. I prefer this simpler one. But I do like this one as far as showing the earnings tab, because I created this based off of this Excel sheet and I liked how it came out. And so I really don't want to redo that. And so I'm actually going to copy and paste and do a new one for 2025. So like I said, it has been 30 weeks. So of course I would like to show you the recap of the 30 weeks. I did not show, I think week 27-ish, 28 is when I stopped showing. So here you can see that my channel was going through ups and downs as far as views for my Natural Niche TV channel. It had 1.5K views on week 27, then it dipped down to 1.4, 1.3, and then 1.7. I will say Vlogmas did help with my views. I did get more views and more watch time. I kind of just figured, Vlogmas is just for fun. I didn't really grow my channel. That's not to say that I did not get new subscribers from it. It's just I feel like it didn't really do what I wanted it to do. That's not to say I won't do it again. I'm just saying I will be better prepared for 2025 Vlogmas. I promise you that. So you can see my watch time hours. They were 79.8 and it kind of went down and then went back up. And notice that I didn't post as many videos towards the end and the number still went back up a little bit. Average view duration, here is my click-through rate, and the number of subscribers did start going down. And I noticed a pattern. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a few, then it gets to a lot, and then it starts dropping back down, and it goes back up a little, and it drops back down. So it's a really funny pattern that my channel goes through. Impressions is still looking good, especially when Vlogmas was literally vlogs. There were a couple of videos that were talking head, but they were mostly all vlogs. 16, 14, 13 vlogs mostly. So yeah. And of course, I still have not made money off of YouTube. And then the same kind of trend happened because I did kind of just let this channel do its own thing and not really post much over here during Vlogmas. So week 23, 24, I went from having 6,000 views to down to 3,000, down to 1,000. Then we're in the hundreds. And this is really just views off of what was already on my channel. I wasn't doing too much, as you can see. I posted one video this week, two, none, one. And so I really wasn't doing much on this channel. And then of course you could see my, my watch time hours, y'all. I hadn't looked at this in a whole perspective. I kind of looked at it week by week as I was adding numbers in, but I did not look at the fact that I had is that watch time hours? Oh my God. 460 watch time hours. Y'all know that came from that one video. 430 watch time hours. And then it just kind of trailed down. So I really need to study that video. I can't tell you to this day. I know why I blew up, but then at the same time, I don't know why I blew up, because if I look on my phone and I look at where my videos are sitting now as far as what I've recently published and how those videos are doing compared to that one video that blew up, all those videos perform better on the first like few days. And I don't understand it. It's the craziest thing. It was just like YouTube decided just to pick up a random video. I don't know, guys. My average view duration has kind of stayed pretty much the same. There was a little dip and then it went back up. I am getting views back on that 20 weeks later video again. So I don't know. You never know when a video is going to pick back up. My click-through rate was like 4.5% at one point. I don't know. It went down really low and then up. I had started losing a couple of subscribers, too. And side note, if you lose subscribers, don't think it's people who just don't like you anymore. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it is. But if you actually do a deep dive and look at your subscribers in your analytics and YouTube Studio, I have noticed that sometimes when I lose a large amount of subscribers, especially on my channel that already has 1,000 subscribers, it'll show you where you're losing them and like how. Some of mine have been closed accounts, so don't feel bad. Also, if somebody unsubscribes, you don't want those people on your channel. You only want people who are going to watch your videos. So there's that. So this past week, I got 14 subscribers. I don't know, out of nowhere. 7K impressions, and I only posted one video, and I posted kind of the same kind of video on both channels, just a 2025 prep. Yeah. So there's that. Here is my chart just to see how my watch time hours have continued to go up. My watch time hours have surpassed my Natural Niche TV channel. The watch time over here. It's crazy because again, this channel that you're currently watching is literally only like 6 months old. So I am very happy with the growth that has been happening over here, even though I'm not monetized yet. And then the subscribers. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. Almost at 1,000. Y'all, we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. And it is the craziest thing ever. I cannot believe it. So, and we're at 1,121 on my Natural Niche TV channel. This is the charts that I want to continue with. And I'm just going to fill this page out with my 2025 goals and everything that I want to accomplish in 2025 as far as my channels go. So yeah, guys, that is it. That is all for this week 30 check-in. I'm going to continue checking in with y'all every week. I'm going to try to post these videos on Tuesdays and how-to educational videos on Saturdays. So now it is your turn to do a few things. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. It lets YouTube know that it's a good video and it'll push it out to other people. If you like my channel and my content and you are feeling a vibe over here with us in this small corner, hit the subscribe button down below. It is free and it's a quick, easy way for you to know when I post new videos, especially if you hit that notification bell. And then comment down below. What is your 2025 YouTube goals as a content creator? And what are some things you're going to do to reach those goals? I will see you all in the next video.